Hi there, I'm Christine Alexandria of Angel Chatter, and we're here this month for the April forecast from the angels. So the card deck I'm using is mine. It is the Angel Chatter Oracle deck. If you don't know, I channeled the deck, 44 cards, and guidebook, oh gosh, many years ago, but I did it in 2 weeks. And then about a year later, each of the angels, because there are 14 in the deck, came forward and gave me a sigil that connects with them. And if you're not familiar with a sigil, it's an empowering symbol. So if you think of a stop sign, it says, please stop. It's kind of one we all tend to ignore. But a symbol that has power becomes a sigil. So there's your educational portion for this month. So here are the cards. And I haven't shuffled yet, so I have no idea what they're going to say. And I went back and forth whether they wanted to do a timeline or a month overview. Timeline being because the topic on everybody's mind and heart these days is certainly coronavirus. So initially they want me to do just a general card layout for the month. And, you know, basically who am I to argue, right? So shuffling up one more time, and I believe we're done. Cut the deck once, pull the card out. That's going to stay on the bottom for a few moments. So the first card, so the arc, the layout, the arc that I use is 4 cards in sequential order, one underneath that has the root of what's going on, and then there's one overhead, and then the card I just cut will be their last little tidbit of information. So the first card up is Jophiel with the message of laugh. And let's kind of face it, it's kind of hard to laugh sometimes right now. You know, we're getting a little overwhelmed, especially if you're empathic. You're feeling it all. So take those moments. My husband and I watched a silly, ridiculous movie last night that got us both out of our heads, and we're able to go to bed on a much better note and not have things weigh down upon us. And certainly, if you can avoid it, do not look at your cell phone or computer or any kind of news prior to going to bed, because you want to keep that joy going on. So Jophiel comes in and says, shh, it's okay. Go ahead and laugh, because when you are laughing, you are being very present. And when you're being very present, guess what? You can't worry. Easily said, but we are being tested right now. Second card is Archangel Chamuel with the message of self-love. So Chamuel, if you're not familiar, oversees the heart chakra, and her message is indeed self-love. So it's taking the time out saying, I can't do it today, and ask for help. And it's also meaning maybe you give yourself a facial, or you, if you are able to, go take yourself outside for a walk. Because when we can get outside, not just the treadmill, but when we get outside, we really connect with nature, and that's a huge self-love thing. Certainly self-love is eating that food that's nutritious for us. And, you know, who doesn't want to do a run on chocolate or ice cream or something else that's equally decadent these days? But it doesn't really fuel you. So your act of self-love is actually eating very well for yourself for the rest of the month. I love this. Guardian Angel is the third card. So, and that is Raphael's sigil, because Raphael does oversee all the guardian angels. Guardian Angel comes forward and said, hello, I'm here with you. Your guardian angel has been with you since the very first time you incarnated. They know everything about you, even the things like you kind of want to forget. So talk to them. They are your best friend in the entire universe, because remember, they do know everything about you, and they love you. Yeah, repeat that. They love you. Not for what you're going to do for them, not for how you're going to pick them up, not for them, what you're going to, anything. They love you for you. And if you're not familiar with your guardian angel's name, you can simply ask. And if you're still not sure, have Raphael, because like I said, he oversees the guardian angels. He can reintroduce you to your winged and halo bestie. So mine, so glad you asked, is Archangel Ariel. And since a child, I've called her Pinky, because initially she glowed and showed herself as pink, because it's very approachable, it's very soft. And then as I got older, she deepened her color hues and is now this vibrant red because she's actually the angel of courage. So that's a little bit about me. Great card. Fourth card is Archangel Zadkiel with that message of transmute. Now this is better than sage, folks, because transmute means taking the crap, taking that caca, and putting it back to its original state of purity, because he's using the energy of what's called the violet flame. Now, if you're not familiar with the violet flame, it's really crazy amazing, but a very quick visual. Just think of a flame, and it's violet in color, and all it does is transmute. It doesn't multitask. It does transmute. So when we clear the energy, when I clear the energy of our home, I only use my Zadkiel candle because it's transmuting everything and uplifting and bringing everything back to its original state of purity. So spend some time with Zadkiel this month and allow and see, might want to come up that's ready to leave your karma, ready to leave mindsets, ready to leave. So you, at the end of all of this, can be even a better representation of who you are now. Allow yourself to transmute. And if you're well versed in it, why not send the violet flame to certain areas, certain pockets that are getting very hit with the virus right now? Help to lift the vibration of that area. Perfect card. Bottom card. Remember, this is the root of what's going on. It's Michael. Stand in your power. And this is the only card in my deck. Initially, I'll admit it was a complete oversight on us, because Michael oversees the solar plexus, but so does Archangel Jophiel, the angel who started out this whole reading with that message of love. But this one says stand in your power. So Michael gets in your face. He goes, stand in your power. And you're like, ooh, too much. I don't know if I can right now. And Jophiel says, shh, it's okay. Remember, you're your most powerful when you're in your joy. So if you're not feeling your joy, it's okay. Step back, pull back, allow yourself to regroup, allow yourself to rejuvenate, allow yourself to be replenished. Tomorrow is another day, as Scarlett O'Hara would say. So, there's another day to conquer and to be proactive and to help and support and uplift others. Today, you may want to take care of yourself a bit more. Haniel comes in with the message of physical body. Now, if you're not familiar with Haniel, oversees what they call the etheric heart chakra. Some people call it the high heart. Some people will call it the thymus point. They told me etheric heart chakra years ago and kind of stuck with it, obviously. But the message is physical body. So this month, I have discovered YouTube, and I'm doing a lot of exercise videos on YouTube. It's a scheduling. I have to schedule time for me. So that is an act of self-love. Physical body is also making sure you're getting enough sleep. Physical body is also making sure you're eating. So see how this is all wrapping up. That self-love played into it. But it's the physical body. So the card I cut, Haniel again with the message of the truth. And honestly, I'm not surprised this card showed up, because if you follow me on Facebook and Instagram, this was today, April 3rd, I think it is. This was today's message, the truth. So there's a lot of information being thrown at us right now. Conspiracy theories, doctors, wannabe doctors, well-intentioned people that are offering. And not everything is 100% spot on. And I'm not saying anybody's intentionally lying, so don't jump on me on that one. But they're saying their truth as they know it. No, that's the key word. And as a human, so let's face it, you're human right now. And humans, we all are perfectly imperfect. We only know what we know. If I don't know something, it's still out there. That wisdom, that information, that knowledge is still out there. So pull back a little bit and put your hands over your heart. This is the birthplace of your soul. Never lies to you. Ego up here lies all the time. So placing your hands here, relax, breathing in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, exhale. 2, 3, 4. Keep settling in. Keep doing that breathing. And while your hands are here and while you're really connected to the heart space, then you can ask your question. Then you can help ferret out the truth and the not so truth. So that is this month's reading. So do a little bit of a recap. The first message from Joe Fiel is laugh. Bring it in. Bring that joy and laughter in. Camuel, self-love. Guardian angel, your winged and halo bestie is indeed with you. Ask, but the key here is, chatterers, shh. Sometimes we get so busy, even when we're busy staying home, we don't get the messages that they're trying to give us. We don't hear, we don't see. So shh, quiet again. Zadkiel, that fourth card of transmute. Allow, which is the key word for this year. Every year the angels give me a word for the theme for the year. And this year it's allow. And I came across an older post of mine and it said, doesn't say it's going to be an easy year, and we're living that now. So allow the transmutation to occur, because what ultimately is happening right now, we are all raising our vibration. We are all lifting Gaia's, the earth's vibration by staying home and honoring. I would love to see my family, but because I love them, I'm choosing to look at this as an inconvenience at the moment, as long as we stay healthy. So allow these fears, these frustrations to transmute. Michael comes in with that bottom card along with Joe Fiel of stand in your power. Remember, it doesn't feel joyful. It's okay. Pull back. Come out and be powerful another day. And the top card is indeed Hania, physical body. Taking care of this beautiful sacred vessel called your body from now until whenever. But the more you can nourish and honor and take care of all of that, the mental faculties will also calm down, so your heart can radiate even more. I hope you found that helpful, informative, insightful, inspirational, all those yummy things. You can find me at angelchatter.com. You can also find me on social media on Facebook and Instagram. And if you're not, come join us on Facebook in our fantastic closed sacred space called Angel Chatter. It's closed, which means you have to ask to join. But come join us. And until next time, stay healthy and hug those you can and hold them tight.